Hello everybody and welcome to this Train Sim TV video. This is Mark. Today we're taking a look at the Koblitzer Bergland Reloaded free route, which recently got released on Steam. I think it's been actually on release for quite a while, but it's one that I've actually been meaning to take a look at for a while and never got round to it. Before I start with this, I really don't know much about European trains and I'm not much of a European route player or anything, so this is from a perspective of not really knowing what I'm doing, but knowing that from what I remember of this product when it was a freeway route, the Koblitzer Wildau route by SAD. This was one of my favourite routes ever for Train Simulator, and it originally broke some real boundaries for me in terms of quality and everything. So I'm quite excited for what I'm going to see. I honestly don't know what I'm going to see, but I'm quite excited for it. I've seen and heard good things about this route, so looking forward to it. We're driving one of the included scenarios, which is local train to Wildau. There's 11 scenarios included with the route. Most of them do unfortunately use the Kuju roll and stock, so the European local and asset pack, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm sure there's other ones out there. This one uses Aerosoft zone. There's a little unit comes with it, and there's also a little shunter that comes with the pack as well from Aerosoft, and I've heard good things about that. I'm not going to be driving that on this video. I may drive it in another video. This one I sort of wanted to have a look at a section of the route from Koblitz up to Wildau. Journey of about 25 minutes, so it won't be a very long video. So we're set out here in the cab at Koblitz, I guess. Yeah, Koblitz we're at. It says at first, let the passenger enter before you depart at 2:35 PM. During your journey, you offer stop at Koblitz West, Rudolf Bach, St Rudolf, Marienwald, Marienbaum, Marienthal, and Wildau. So I'll pause the game now. Just take a little look. So first thing I'm going to do is unlock the doors, which I've just done. As I said, you got the Kuju roll in stock, which is a bit of a shame in 2020. Got to remember that this isn't a new route though, of course, as well. Pretty nice detail down here on the station. Dove. And all sorts of other bits of station life going on. I'm just waiting for the signal now. Very cool. Some of the textures you can see they're showing their age a little bit, but overall it's looking quite nice. There's, oh, I can hear noises. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we're cleared to depart. I've got a green signal. I don't know how to do German signals. I did have a look in the manual, but unfortunately it's kind of in German, so I couldn't understand it. I guess the W means Wildau. So our loco is at the back of the train on this service. Quite cool with the announcements going on. This is the little shunt I was referring to. No passenger route on this train. quite good. Those are the little features that I've heard quite a lot about, is all the sort of things that are added into this route. Sort of make it a totally different, unique experience really to any route that you've played before. This is Koblitz West that we're stopping at. Got its own sound set anyway, which is good. Local on the back seems rather noisy. I like all the detail on the streets and everything. Quite nice. Ships that move as well. That's quite cool. Nice custom bridge that we're going over now. To accelerate very, very quickly. Going to the next stop, which is Rudolph Park, which I guess is what the announcement's for. I like the noise on the rails as you're approaching. Slowed down way too early there. I love the atmosphere that you get from this route so far. It's good. It's so long since I played the freeware version that it's, I can't honestly remember what it's actually like. I like the brake squirrel on the stuff, that's quite good. Some fantastic lorry models and stuff. Maybe a little bit lacking in detail in some areas, like square wheels and stuff, but they are, I guess they're probably quite old models, some of these. They are nice, and the detail as well with everything sort of placed, and that's what I always loved about SAD routes, routes that SAD have made, is that how much detail and attention to detail had been put into them. Not very sure about that whistle. Oh look, there's a light in the tunnel. That's quite interesting. I remember this section from the original route with the greenhouses and stuff on the left. Actually got fins in them as well. You know, plants. Things, what am I talking about? Oh, cool. So in spring, the trees actually have blossom and stuff on them. That's quite interesting. Nicely done. And these fields and stuff will have, you know, they grow crops and stuff in the summer season. The next stop is St. Rudolph in about a kilometre, sorry. I love these tunnels with the textures in them and also the lights that shine down. Nice road detail. This is St. Rudolph. I mean, I'm really loving this. I suppose the only negative thing you could say, really, or one of the negative things you could say, is that it's for a payware route. It's just come out on Steam. It doesn't look 2020-ish, but then it's not a new route. You know, at the end of the day, though, the detail itself is fantastic. I mean, these bikes might be 2D, but the detail and time that's actually gone into it, I can appreciate that. And there's other little things like listen to the electric sound there next to the substation. The effort that's gone into adding that sort of thing in. There's stuff like level crossings and, you know, things like that. I mean, the level crossings don't appear to work with the traffic, but there's some lovely detail going on. I would really love to. I don't know if it's hard to do in routes these days, but if he isn't, it'd be a shame because he's such a talented guy doing stuff like this. It's really good. So we've got the right away there, but we shouldn't have because we didn't have the signal quite yet, but we've got it now. So in terms of the route map, the original Altenburg to Wildau route was this section from where we started at Altenburg. And, oh sorry, where did we start? I don't know where I am. We started at Koblitz, sorry. The very original, I think, was Koblitz to Wildau, which is, where's Wildau? There's Wildau. So that was the original route there. And then all this has been added in. And I will do a different video at some point to take a look at all this, because look at the amount of stuff there actually is. It's 140 kilometres of network in this route. So that's just over 70 miles, I believe. Another plane flying overhead. Animated wind turbines up on the hill there. What I'll do for my next video is I'll see if I can find some other scenarios somewhere, because I'm not keen on running the Kuju stock. Was that a sound on the crossing? It was. Actually had the tunnel length on the end of the tunnel there, 330 metres. I love that stream. That's really cool. It's an interesting way to go around the train sim terrain mesh. The next stop for us is Marion Wall. Ferris wheel, fun fair in front of us. Let's go and have a look at the fun fair. That is awesome. I love that. And that's the beauty of fictional, is that you can do stuff like that. A lot of people don't like fictional routes, but I love them, because you can, as a creative route developer anyway, you can really go to town and do what you want to do. You're not held back by restrictions. You can really let your imagination sort of run wild. That flag's even moving on the building. Quite liking the overall feel. Some of the industrial scenes and stuff. Like, even the effort that's gone into doing that coal conveyor. That, you can't really see it from the cab, but it's brilliant to see that sort of dedication go into it. Now, we got a whistle then to let us go, but the doors were still open. Not sure what that was all about. coming up the hill now to Marienbaum. Some of the signal sightings are quite poor as you come out of the tunnels. I think if you're doing this in real life, you won't have the signals quite so hard to see from the track, from the cab. We're just coming into Marienbaum now. We'll start passing a freight train here. Let's have a look around here. See what little goodies we can find. Stuff like that I suppose is a bit not great. That the textures are so low res, but yeah. Cool little waiting area. Graffiti and an old sign just lent up. That's really good attention to detail as well. Right, let's get ready to go. Next stop for us is Marienthal. Or Marienthal, or Marienschul, I don't know. Different track textures here. I really like this wooden track. Concrete one is a bit so-so for me, but the wooden one I really like the sort of distressed look on the sleepers. Oh, speeding. What is there to play with in the cab? We got this. Pretty basic, to be honest. Oh. Pretty basic, but it's quite nice all the same. It's not... I don't know what I'm doing here because all the buttons are in German. Literally no idea what I'm just pressing. I mean, it's not out of this world, but it's alright. A long tunnel, this one. I don't even remember this tunnel being this long when I drove it before. Years ago. Now I'm finally coming out of the tunnel then. Oh, my points are down the pan. I didn't see that I was speeding. Oh well. So it's essentially a 60 miles an hour limit now. I love the bird noises and stuff. I do like that, the sort of atmosphere that it builds. Something I want to try and do myself with routes is add more sounds in without killing the game. On the left, that's nice with the sort of cut down forest. A little bit of everything going on. I mean, some of the 2D foliage does look a bit dated, but then I am driving it in spring as well, so nothing necessarily looks great in spring. But it doesn't look bad by any means. If you don't like 2D foliage, obviously then you're not going to like it, but I'm quite a fan of 2D foliage when it looks alright. More greenhouses. We're not far from the next stop now. And this is our last stop before Wildau it is. I stopped a bit sharp there. Everyone's now on the floor behind the driver's cabin. I'm quite a fan of how the buildings and everything look. I mean, our biggest criticism would be that a lot of the stuff is low resolution, but at the same time its age kind of causes that, I guess. But some of the, you know, the nice little touches such as the bins and stuff. And as long as you're not going right in the top of them like this, oh look at that, look at that, as long as you're not right on top of it, it doesn't look bad at all. Look at the scenes though, the scenes that are going on, like the Rudolph Bar and stuff. Nice. So it's 4 kilometres till the end of the line then at Wildau. Jesus, it does accelerate fast this. Basically out of control for all intents and purposes now. It's certainly a very atmospheric route, and what I would say is that if you're a collection of German stock that you don't really know where to run it and stuff like that, then this is I would say it's a good starting out route to get. I'm not sure if it lacks super elevation. This curve certainly does. So that is obviously points knocked off for that, but yeah, I think if you're looking for somewhere to use your German trains, then this would be somewhere to a route to buy, and I've enjoyed it while I've played here. Very cool plough detail and stuff. So not far from Wildau now. Nice retaining wall set on the left there. Now I have literally no idea what that yellow signal went, but in Britain I would slow down past the yellow signal, so let's just slow down. green signal. Yeah, we got some a green signal. I will try and learn the signal a bit better. See if I can find some sort of guide on it. Cause, as I said a bit at the beginning, the manual is unfortunately, at least the one I've got on off Steam, is in German. Whether the one in the manual directory is actually in English or not, I don't know. I do intend to do another video of this route though, show some of the other aspects of it. Very good at doing industrial scenes, I think is sad. Some of the industrial scenes that he pulls out of the bag are really, really good.
Willkommen in Wildau, Ihre nächste Reisemöglichkeit. Regionalbahn 40317 nach Altenburg Hauptbahnhof über Koeblitz. Abfahrt 15:26 Uhr von Gleis 5. Bitte beachten Sie, der Sonderzug nach Rolde fährt heute von Gleis 1.
Ah. No, I guess I couldn't shut her up. Nice detail though. Yeah, just having a look around it, it's decent. FPS all the way up's been reasonably good as well, there's not been any issues with that really. Oh wow. That is quite cool. Yeah, I love the attention to detail. It looks in some places a little bit dated just because of how old it actually is. You know, the original Vute was quite old, it's quite old now. But look at the stuff in here, like the buffet, the cafes, whatever, for the preserved stuff. It actually has flowers on the table and stuff like that. You know, to go to that level, an extent of detail, it's quite a lot of effort really. Having paid 25 quid for this, it's not cheap, but at the same time you do get quite a lot for it. You get 140 kilometres, that's, as I said, around 70 miles I think. If you've got, you know, I don't think I'd play it with the Kuju stock. I really can't see me doing that because I don't play Kuju stock on any route. If I can find other German trains and scenarios to play on this, I think I'd enjoy it a lot. For people who've got a bit of a collection they're just looking to use, I would say, and you know how to make scenarios and stuff, then I would say, yeah, it's good. I think it's a little bit limited in terms of if you pay 25 quid and you're on the Kuju stock, then yeah, in that aspect I think you're a little bit limited. But for me, I think it's going to be a worthwhile sort of purchase. I can see me enjoying it. It's the attention and everything that's gone into it and the detail is really, really nice. It doesn't feel sterile or anything like that. It's got a lot of quality to it. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed that. It was quite good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, please do like, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate your feedback. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Tom. He's usually on Twitch Wednesdays and Fridays, although recently he just seems to have been on willy-nilly anywhere. Usually Wednesdays and Fridays at 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Twitch.tv/TrainSimTV_Tom. You can find us on Facebook, just search TrainSimTV. That's probably the best place to keep up to date with when Tom's going to be streaming. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you later.